Okay, good morning everyone, and good morning doctor, good morning my friends. Thank you for being here together with me. My presentations for today is Chase and Personality. My name is Huang Jiahan, I'm from Team 1. So for my PowerPoints, I would like to show you, for these presentations, I will dive into the Chase and Personality, exploring this topic from the perspective of the MBTI test. So you can see here I have the two screenshots. The MBTI framework is a foundational to our leadership developments, which has a significant impact to our organization's culture. So this is from the Tracy Blues, the director from the organization's development. The other one we can see the Gary Kinser. Gary Kinser is a HR manager, and then the manager also HR manager also comments on we have evaluated the MBTI frameworks to enhance our organization's culture through the team developments and apply into the MBTI concept to common group area, for example, like deal with the issues and deal with the stress, change, and so on. So here I would like to ask everyone, inside your minds, maybe you have any ones that you want to be, or the kind of leaders you want to be, someone's like her or him. So here, these sessions I would like to share someone's I really want to be. So this is the Eileen Vengus. She is from China. She is the supporter, and also she is the leaders inside my heart. So I really want to be someone's like her. So here, the leadership quality of the Eileen Gu, outstanding performance, her excellent achievement in the freestyle skiing, including winning the medals in the international competitions, which demonstrates the remarkable skills and talents in her field. At the same time, she is also the role models and motivators to encourage the people always pursue their dreams. In the other hand, she did demonstrate the quality like determination, perseverance, self-discipline, and focus, evidenced not only in her sports life, but also in her attitude and behavior. Her contributions go beyond the sports, encompassing the charitable work and inspiring the young people to pursue their passions. This underscores her role is not only for the sports leader, but also a positive influences on the society and social media. So let's watch this video together to know her more.
Platform to cheer on the next generation of young women in her sport.
It's always been about encouraging girls. It's always been about showing people what's possible.
A mission Eileen has been on since she was in 7th grade.
I encourage you all to step out of your comfort zone to show the boys that girls are just as powerful as they are.
Since Beijing, Eileen's gone from smashing records in historic fashion to becoming a fashion icon, making a name for herself as one of the faces of luxury brands Louis Vuitton and Tiffany's, rocking both on the red carpet at fashion's famous first Monday in May, the Met Gala. Eileen, it's so good to have you in studio. By the way, you really are the whole package. I mean, Savannah and I were just talking about you. You, first of all, an Olympic gold medalist. You're everything in fashion. What did you get on your SATs?
I got a 1580 on my SAT.
Okay, do you study all the time? Are you a hard worker, or do things just come easy for you?
I did take every single available online test for the SAT, so I'm not going to sit back and be like, oh, it was easy. But yeah, it was just standardized tests, and you can study for them.
Well, hard work seems to be your theme. When you got those medals in Beijing, was it a pinch me moment, or was it like lots and lots of practice that happened to work out perfectly on that day?
I think it was both. The really standout moment for me was when I landed that 1620 in Big Air, which was my first event. And I've always said, my message is about inspiring young girls and inspiring more people to hear about the sport and to use it as a force to create interconnection and cross-cultural communication. And I knew that it was such a big moment, and there were so many people watching, and it was my time to live up to that standard that I've set. And so in that sense, I was like, no matter what, there is no failure, because if I don't land, the worst failure is to not try. So I just wanted to try it, and I'd never done it before. I'd never even tried it on airbag or anything, and landed it, got that gold medal, and I was on top of the world.
Well, your mom taught you well. You can tell that she's always supporting you. She's actually here here in studio. And you did make a decision to compete for China. And I was just wondering the thought process, because I know that wasn't an easy decision. I know it came with backlash. So tell me about that piece.
Yeah, so for me, it's always been about using sport as a force of communication. And especially in a sport like free skiing, it's so free, it's so personal. You use it and it's creative, there's style. And a lot of people in China had never even heard of it. And so kind of introducing that sport culture to younger girls especially it changed my life, you know? And so to be able to have that kind of contact with the sport. And now there are 300 million people in China who've gone on snow after the Winter Olympics, and that impact is absolutely insane.
Did you feel like you needed to have a thick skin for what came at you after that?
Absolutely. I mean, people always have their own opinions, but for me, what I try to stick to is I know that there's no wrong or right. There's only intention. And I'm trying to make the world a better place in my own way. And if people disagree with that, that's okay. And I just encourage them to make the world better in their way, right? We can approach this situation from different standpoints. So, yeah, teach their own.
Alright, so this is the end of the video. So these topics I would like to encourage the people to think about it, how to become the leaders you want to be. For example, like just now I mentioned, in your minds, definitely have the people, for example, like your parents, your mom, your dad, your family members, maybe auntie or uncle, whatever, someone you really want to be like then it's very important to know the right directions to go. So the challenge is to know where to start. Working on the type of the leaders you want to be, and also for this purpose, these intentions, the personality tests are a very good start, because you just need to push yourself to move from the result into the reflection, and after that into making a list of the goal and actions plans to become leaders you want others to follow. So why MBTI test? Because the MBTI test inside the complements of the comprehensive approach to the leadership's developments, including the emotional intelligence and adaptability, and leaders can use the MBTI test for the self-awareness and also the team dynamics, tailoring the communications to enhance the effectiveness, where the cultural considerations are crucial, and also flexibility is a key. The MBTI test assessment is the psychometrics tools that give you insight of what makes you. So by developing a clear sense of the self-awareness and awareness of others, you are able to make decisions with them and reduce the miscommunication and understand the personal needs and more effectively. And also it's the good skill to have. So here, for my points of the view, I think everyone is the materials to become a leader. So, but for the leaders, we have the different type of the leaders you can see here. These are the extroverted leaders and introvert leaders. So for the extrovert leaders, they have the strong communication skill. They are more focused on the making connections with the people. So for the introvert leaders, they have the independent thinking, so they always into the problems and find the solution to solve the problem. So for the introvert leaders, they have like focus more on the task and goal without being distracted from the others or influence, thereby enhance the work efficiency and quality. So for the extrovert leaders, they have the social skill. They know how to build the relationships with others or with the various groups and help the team work and keep everyone together. At the same time, they have the open-mindedness. So often they will have the new ideas or maybe the perspectives, capable to adapting quickly to change the team and guiding the team to the success. But for the introvert leaders, they are more like prudence. So they tend to consider the issues, have the high sensitivity to the details and risk. So enable to guide the teams to make cautious decisions. So everyone can be a leader, but we have the different type of leaders. So you have to know what is the directions you have to put your efforts inside. So I already put the pictures here. You can see the extrovert leaders. We have the few well-known persons here, and for the introvert leaders, we can see some sample here. For example, like Bill Gates, Elon Musk. And then we have the Duke also, So this is the list of the well-known people, what kind of the leader, what type of leaders they are. So for MBTI personal test, you have to complete the test and view the details result. After that, you have to unlock your potential. MBTI tests have the 16 possible types, and they have the 16 possible types, of which means how individuals express their energy, how individuals gather information, and also how individuals make a decision, how individuals deal with the external world. So here you can find from the result also. Alright, so I would like to show one example for the leaders we can see in our world. Elon Musk. Okay, so maybe some of the students or learner, you feel like you want to be someone like him. Okay, so I'm going to analyze his result. So he is the INTJ. So what does that mean, INTJ? It means that he is the introvert leader, and then he's more focused on the intuitive and thinking judging. So as an INTJ, Eldon tends to be confident, analytics, and also ambitious. He is more like the people who want to solve the problems and independent thinkers to solve the problems of the world. So this is the Elon Musk, so you can see this. Alright, here I prepared one videos for all of you here to see what type of the leaders like Elon Musk, and then what is the leaderships between he and his staff. Okay, so let's watch out.
There needs to be an expectation of innovation. The compensation structure must reflect that. There must also be an allowance for failure, because if you punish people too much for failure, then they will respond accordingly, and the innovation you will get will be very incrementalist. Nobody's going to try anything bold in fear of getting fired or being, punished in some way. So there must be the risk-reward must be balanced and favor taking bold moves. Otherwise, it will not happen.
Alright, so in this video, we can understand he allows his staff to make a mistake, and then he won't punish them because I think his company can create a cars like Tesla, because he always encourage his staff to try the new things, and then never afraid never afraid to make the mistakes in their job. So that's why they can create something like that. So this is the type of the leader we can see from his company and in this video.
There needs to be.
Alright, so MBTI tests provide the frameworks to understand individuals' traits and personality, provide a code of the behavior. So combining both the help the leaders better understand themselves and others, achieve the goals, and maintain the moral ethics correctness. Alright, so my conclusion, thank you for everyone pay attention here. So my conclusion is today we have explored the leaderships and personality tests through the lens of the MBTI. So we have learned how to use the MBTI to provide the variable insights to help others and also help ourselves into the individual's personality preference. So if you are the leader, probably you can use this MBTI test to know how to motivate your staff, or to know how to motivate your co-workers, and also you can decrease the miscommunications between others, understanding of the effective leaderships and behavior. We also can enhance our self-awareness and tailor our leadership's approach to the better connections together with others. And thank you again for your attention. So moreover, the personality test is like the lines in the darkness. You can see the lines there, and then you can follow the lines to become an effective leader. And also, if we continue to navigate the complex landscape of the leadership, let's remember the importance to combining the personality insights with the ethics consideration to foster the cultures of the personality, driving leadership's excellence. So for me, I think everyone can be a better version of yourself. If you're really interested on the MBTI test, here I provide a QR code so you can scan, and after that you can do the test. You can check the result after that and to see your potential. At the same time, you can see your potential from your coworkers. Then you can work together smoothly. Thank you so much for today, and thank you so much for being together with me for my presentation. Have a nice day. See you.